tunes. K-pop original. Difficulty zone single. But then
I'm pretty far now. That's crazy. Four out of 172. Oops. Still a good score.
absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
That is a great score. A great score.
Next stage.
It's hard to time for us S16 players, I feel like. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Good up score. Could be a little better. This used to be a 15. That's so funny.
You've got a new title!
Yes, I can run. I'm good at running.
Game over!
I thought I had Super Fantasy. Which one was that? Which one's Run Level 2? I don't even know my titles, damn. This is what I get for thinking about lunch tables too much. I stop realizing the other aspects of the game that are actually important. What is it called? Oh, what? Wait, but I had that. My PB before that was... What? Hang on a second. Please stop the YouTube broadcast also. Let me see. Okay, let's go. Super Fantasy. Super Fantasy. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh. I can run. Today, I think I should play the. I think I should play the Byte 8 S23s. Because I feel like. So let me pull up that list somewhere here. Alright. Should I warm up a little more or just... No, I should probably just jump into it because I imagine I'll be pretty busy. Well, I'll get the 22 and S22 D23 from round 1 to warm up, but then there's probably going to be a lot of lag time and commentating. Assuming I'm on commentary during that time as well. So then I'll probably just have to straight hop into S23 D24. VVV is going to be terrible. Trick Lash is going to be pretty bad. Cold. Dement is a coin toss cold. Nade is okay. Jupin will probably feel terrible. Or timing it will be hard. So I'll just do Jupin.
New tunes!
This will be good because I haven't looked at these since I last played them, which was a couple weeks back at least. So yeah, just gotta play them. save. That was rough. I should study that.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. Next stage.
Just all kinds of tiring.
Almost anything is possible these days. But that goes for cyberhumans too. With AI, they can create threats so
That first business, like going from this, like bracketing here to then bracketing left foot here. I guess you can bracket right foot still, and then use that to give you time to swing over to here. Oh, but this is crazy. Diagonal to up, to back, to diagonal, or backside, diagonal forward, to untwist, and then into a sideways stair, into the wraparound. Into the anchor, so you got jam, which and that one I wasn't expecting. The deep twisting anchor. This was pretty good though. But timing it was going to be very tricky. Next is Dark Side. Hey, what's up, Nova? Oh, this is bad. I Need to study that again.
Yeah!
Not
I
happy
knew
with it.
you could do it!
I think slower AV would help. Like it's 220, so I was a little bit worried. But I'm not reading.
Next stage!
I'm not good at it is the problem. That's frustrating for me. I think it does flow well, but I think my AV was just too fast to play it comfortably. The other good one being Annihilator method. And Dement. Air Code is kind of chill. It's a pretty decent one. What else is there? I like Maybe. No, and Maybe. Come on, Annihilator method's my favorite by far. Of all of these silly charts, Annihilator. Let's get this one. Primetime, yeah, Primetime is good. I do like Primetime. Let's, I'm not upping this, but I can certainly try. Annihilator is really satisfying when it clicks, but it feels like there are question marks in my head every time it doesn't hit. I'm like, oh, it happened. And I never have an answer. Of course. I need to fix the center panel, I guess. That's pretty good.
You did a really great job!
It's still double S plus, perhaps. Every single time. That's all I hear. Then in the background, just like. That's a pretty good set.
Over!
Trick Lash 220 is next. Okay. If Nate shows up in what you should do, SD or Adam? You should just play it like volume off. It's just a stream dump anyways. So what could go wrong? What BPM is it?
New teams. Level 18.
Yeah. 100. Oh, that's too fast.
Oh, baby.
That's too slow. I don't want to play that. So bad. Let's get me play. Yeah, just put on Telling Fortune Flower. Like, put it on your phone or a separate speaker. Blast this. Make sure to time it correctly. And hopefully the song links are similar. Or this one. Can you imagine doing like a gargoyle style run? This entire part. Let's make it an EXE chart. Ah. Enough stalling. Let's do... That's not it. Wow, this is sad. I really just don't know how these go at all. Like, I know it's brackety. It's basically like a clunkier dark side, yeah. Slightly clunkier dark side, I feel like. But I just, maybe I should slow it down now. That was my problem with dark sides. I'm gonna pick up so many greats if I go below 690. Regardless, I'm picking up a lot of greats, but it's only gonna get worse. And I don't want to push the JT too far, in case I need to rely on it more until I want to have some buffer. Let's see how 690 goes. Yeah, it trashed.
You did it! Wow! New record!
No 950 because I didn't spin. Justified punishment.
Next stage.
That's the opposite of high level punk. Except for maybe Hercules. There are a couple S25s also. I feel like maybe my my nip tech is just not that great for high level singles. Like I feel like it's pretty rudimentary. Yeah, I was like I felt like if I was going to cheat the stairs, I was already 2 sideways from the like blue yellow bracket hits or whatever it was. I wasn't going to reset and do the manip with decent timing windows. And I felt like I was much more likely to pick up a bad. So I was like, well, my life's low. I was happy I hit the second one. I was really happy about that, but my life shouldn't have gotten that low to begin with. Next is the Jonkler song. Also, hi Zixia. Good to see you. I hope your UFO tourney prep is going well. SYR5. I am not playing the correct level range to prepare for that, but I mean, I think I'm still on the wait list. I don't think it's budged. If anything, I think I'm pretty much confirmed to go down to Austin that week, this upcoming weekend for it. So I'll be streaming or helping run commentary. Let's check the wait list. Yep, I'm still second on there. And honestly, I was talking about it with Ton and some others, but given the range of competitors who already last minute signed up from Houston who are going up and such, it's probably better that I don't also come in and noob stomp because it's kind of a local tourney, right? It's like 18 people. And it's all the same bracket doubling them, so it's gonna suck for the lower players. So serious. It's so funny.
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
It literally is like yanking you back to double steppers. Unless you want to pigeon throw bracket edge, which I do not. Well, it's not an up score.
Next stage.
I do have an honest question though that I need to ask myself, which is, what foot did that run start on? I was not paying attention. And also my AV was 690, I should be able to adjust to that. So that's a separate issue. I really hope it started with right foot. Oh, well that would explain why I was getting so many greats. I see. I see. I was playing it all as if my right foot was the tracking foot. Oopsies. Well, now I know. Oh wow, my PB was an S on that? I feel like it could be higher. Maybe S plus or double, but I have to not be trolling. Yeah, there was so many greats in that run. Oh, put it on mirror. That is a thing. Run it back. My worry, Adam, is that it'll erase my non-mirror score. And I don't have a upside down Solio account like Jay does, so I wouldn't be able to differentiate after a while if I meshed and maxed. Mishmashed. Yeah, let's run it back, sure. I'll keep the same AV, because I do need to practice controlling the runs, but I remember left foot downbeat. I'll try not to drop a hold in the intro. I'll probably actually play the holds. And I'll still drop something. Yeah, I have to re-up, you're so right. If I PG it on mirror, then I have to PG it on regular. That is a good point. The impression Zixio was as spot on as it can be for playing an S23 while doing it, so I'm pretty happy with it. Bracket drill at the end. I'm not good enough either.
Wow, fantastic!
Of course.
Wow, new record!
I didn't pick up my feet enough. If I mashed a little bit more towards the end, the miss would have been lower. If I didn't drop the holds, it also would have been higher. Let me get some water and I'll run it back a third time. Is it 8 hops of jacks? 8 hops, basically. That's a pretty cool pattern. But it's incredibly fast. I don't know how one is supposed to do that unless they're Chilean. Oh, right, sorry, it's really wide monitor. Cool and impossible, yeah. Nova, have a good nap. Congrats on your amazing session earlier today. Oh wait, before I start my next credit, I need to add something to the stream. Let me add something real quick. We can watch together. Yeah. Amazing. It's rotating. That's beautiful. Truly a work of art. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. And we add an image. right on my head. It's perfect.
New tunes.
Let's be back here. So maybe I scoot it a little. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. A little bit to the left. There we go. I think that's as good as we can get. Yeah. But then when I dip low, so I'll go slightly lower. This is important, so bear with me. Somewhere here-ish, right? Let's get it. Outro was too messy. Too messy.
That's the way to go.
I gotta continue on. I'm not gonna be able to play the rest if I keep poking at this.
Next stage.
The head is cooking. Well, now that I'm all tired out from foot speed, what could be next on the list? Ow. Hey, if Sal can do it after bike riding and climbing, who am I? I've never seen him in so much pain and still up scoring Escape D26 at like 2 in the morning. It made no sense. Absolutely no sense. We shouldn't have even been there, but we were. Yeah. And then he freaking did ITG stamina on like the 5th day of playing Pump in a row while there, which admittedly he did a 70-day streak of playing Pump, but like he was going pretty hard all 5 days. And for his first time, like, climbing and bike riding for the first time in a long time, like, the dude was more panicked bike riding downhill than he was playing, like, Ultimatum 27 or Paradox 28 or name some other stupid ass Deep 27s. He looks so chill on those. Like, he's locked in. He's like, his stance and his pressure that he's exerting to hit everything is like insane. But watching him not know how to use handlebars on a bike going downhill was the most terrified I've ever seen him. So freaking funny. Yeah, he was kind of he like weird because it was like a pavement kind of thing, and he like veered off into the grass to like help stop himself. It all worked out, but it was like, I wish I got it on video. Of course.
That's the way to go.
It's a fair score. Quite literally, a fair score.
Next stage.
I really wish I didn't bat chain that center panel twist, but I was a little short. I think it's because I didn't twist deep enough. Oh, thanks, Sehun. Nice to see you're still here. But yeah, the ending was good. Like, for surviving. I didn't time it well at all, but I hit enough notes. Because I think my overflow is really carrying because I did well on the anchor twists. Well enough. I still picked up some misses, of course, but relatively speaking, like, from a life bar perspective, I did really well in the anchor parts. So then when it got to the stupid heavy twists, I just had enough to breeze through it. Next is and I definitely want to do faster because I was picking up a lot of surprising grades because Dement is more straightforward. I don't remember how twisty or tech heavy. I know it's less than 1950, of course, but I don't remember if faster AV or slower AV is better. Still have 4 more to go through. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I knew you
A lot
could
of
do
grades
it.
for my taste. What's my KD on that? Is it slow again? I can reload it. Wow, that's crazy. I must have hit the end run with less grades and hit the. I think I remember hitting the intro pretty solidly. Like I probably broke combo on the fast drills, but I probably hit the rest of the intro otherwise. Like the jumpy jacks, or not the jumps, the brackets in the very intro, or the jacks. What is it? Sorry, I got distracted. Whatever it is. Yeah, that part. And this part too. And then here is okay. So it was just this, like, yeah, that part. So let me see that actually. How does that go? Yeah, you just gotta hit him. A lot of jumps. Fine.
New tunes. Online matchup. Level 13. Level 23.
That's a crazy score for 1950. What the hell? How did I get this? I was not going to twist that ending. The outro part, I had enough life.
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
967 is crazy. How did I do that? Probably faster AV.
Next stage.
Surprisingly, I think faster AV would be moved for me on that one. Getting a small cramp. Good thing I'm almost done. There's two Vanya charts to Vanya-esque charts. Okay, I'm really gonna try clenching on the fast run. Yeah, 969. I'm gonna try to clench on the outro run. Not the outro run, the important run. And I'll probably pick up a lot of grades because I always do, but hopefully I will start it slow enough and then ease into it. I kind of want to look it up, but I think it'd be more instructive to just play it from memory. don't know. I don't know what speed that the actual hard part starts, and I think it comes out of like a staircase or something. I'll probably be too tired to clench for it, but I'll try. Pretty good.
That's the way to go!
I need to not panic on those. I was happy about the end run. The second to last. So I hit a lot of the blue, yellow, blues.
Next stage!
And I was keeping up with the time pretty decently. I was definitely falling behind at the very tail end, but that's fine. I lasted longer than usual, but I think the twisty section beforehand, I just wanted a lot less grades. And also that second section, after I all perfected, I think I was early on the draw and also rushing a little. But I'm really happy. I think usually I was playing that at like 740, 750. So I'm definitely keeping the grades manageable with a slower intro half. Just by knowing the chart better. Just some fine tuning on the rhythm or the speeds. But yeah, just really clenching for the outro run. I had to I think the difference for foot speed stuff like this lately that I've been trying to be more actively focused on is like really pushing away from the bar so I can be more directly above the pads. I think even like for 25s and stuff with like 190, 200 BPM runs, I've started regressing to like try to be as lazy as possible by leaning back. And some stuff like Kagutsu or Groth, that's just really relentless foot speed, I feel like necessitates kind of leaning a little more forward to be really actively engaged in playing it instead of trying to stamina max. So that's been a fun learning point for me and also a really tiring one, but it's paying off, I think. Anyways, only one chart to go and I've gone through all the S23s for bite. Just one more chart. fuel drops at the intro. Is it this one or this one?
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
I didn't hit any of the sideways stairs. I was happy about a lot of the jumps in there were actually really good. But the stairs were the opposite of good. So I shouldn't cheat this. I shouldn't cheat that to prepare for the and then that part is okay. I see. Okay, so the first one is facing left, the second one's facing right. It's just the mirror, of course. I think the hard part is that I need to make sure not to manip this too much. And if I do, I need to make sure to swap my foot to the crossover foot here, because this is right foot. left foot crosses under, or both times. Okay. Hi. Okay. Alrighty. Let me try one more time. Me.
Martinis, Cinego's own single. Level 23.
Let me remind myself, in case I get lost, let me have a roadmap in my head of how that's supposed to look, at least for the first couple. Yeah. So backside red red. Okay, so it's backside red, second red is the start of the twist, and it's basically a 180 from face right to face left. So you do an inside and then toggle on the reds. So 2 times toggle into a yellow. And then the second time around, okay, and then that time it's only once, I think. And it's okay. And then the other thing to remember was the big piano staircase thing is only a forward left foot crossover and then a backside left foot crossover. It's a lot to remember. Slower might be better, but the greats I'm worried about. I'm already getting a lot of greats on this. That's enough. That has to be enough.
That's the way to go!
Well, it is enough.
Wow! New record!
All that hard work paid off. Ow.
Next stage!
Ow. Well, my thighs are pretty shot after that. I can't really push 26s. There are no S25s I've looked at recently, nor do I think I can play them. My thighs are giving out. What to do? What to do? Should probably do a rest chart to start. I'm freaking tired. Then, I don't know if I should revisit any of these charts right now or, I think, let me finish out this credit with just random stuff. Probably a rest chart and then something silly or what, I don't know what to end it, but I should debrief on the S23s today, because I think even only doing 10 sets out of or 10 songs out of the 40 that are possible. Oh, let me pick something. I don't think I'm learning enough other than
Level 23. Level 19, level 16.
grades on this, because I'm expecting the 24th.
Level 16. Difficulty zone double. Level 21. Level 23. Level 24.
A lot of greats. I don't think it's the triple, but no hold drops, I think.
Wow! You're awesome! Wow! New record!
Let's go for the triple on that. I think I can get it, but that run is tiring to toe her timing. But I think combo bonus could have been really nice there. I'll run it back a couple more, and then I'll debrief on S23s.
Game over! Pump it up!
Since I'm playing doubles, I need to move the thing, right? No, a little bit.
New tunes. Difficulty zone double. Level 23.
I should get Vanish too. I've only played it once. Should be a lot higher. This seems more interesting right now. one bad, I think. That's too many. A lot of greats in the run.
Unbelievable! You are the best!
Oh, there you go.
Wow! New record!
Yay! I think I can beat a plus, but I need to stop rushing.
Next stage.
And a little bit of chart knowledge for the run. The center 6 going into the start of the run would be helpful. And then some of the pad switches, they're not too fast except for one of them. But there's like a backside twist on the player 2 side that's a little bit stressful. Some other shenanigans. But it's all like manageable. More so if you know it's coming. But I don't think I can get away with slower AV until I know the chart better. Or I'm going to pick up exponentially more greats. Yay! Take that, Charles. I got it first, I think. Okay. Mr. Johnny Koopa, Zach Fair got triple S on Hercules. That's crazy. Oops. Oops. Oh no, a typo. No. Okay, fix it. Nobody saw that. Yay. I wonder if I can get any other triple S's. I don't think so.
Level 24.
Slower.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
Hopefully I don't know. Yay, first triple S. D24. Milestone for the day. let's get distracted a little bit more. Debrief sounds like a topic after I'm done playing, which is definitely very soon, but I think a couple of nade attempts and then that'll actually seal the deal.
New tunes. Typical Go level 18. Level 23.
Couple nade attempts. I'll probably call it a session. If I'm not really exhausted, my thighs are feeling a little better. Maybe I could try leather, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. So I think maybe the move is recuperate tonight, try leather early in the session tomorrow if I play. Otherwise Friday. Friday I should probably actually... I still don't know if I'm playing Saturday for the UFO tourney, but I'm going to have to drive a lot for that. Maybe Friday should be my session, in which case Thursday, maybe I don't play. Who cares? We'll think about it later. I'm going to try this at 650 to get a lot of grades. Trying to be too lazy. At 650. Or maybe I'm just tired, I don't know.
New tunes. Difficulty zone double. Level 24. Get up and dance, man!
You know what? Let's try faster. Let's try 690 for no reason. And see what happens. I think the big yanks are confusing me. And I have no idea how faster AB will help me other than not giving me time to overanalyze. Maybe that's what it is.
Online magic!
But I'll probably tap out right after this. It's getting hard to do it. rocks back from last time. The rock seems to play too slow. It doesn't end. Let's try this. Surprisingly decent 690. No, I didn't just move them. I moved in May, middle of May, I think. So they've been here since then. It's good to see you, by the way. Just wrapping up my set, but seeing if I can squeeze a triple S, but I'm getting really exhausted playing this, so not looking too likely. Unless note count or something carries. Yeah, good to see you again. I'm just really focused on the chart. That sucks. The one bad chain, the one great chain. Couple of drops in the run.
Wow! You're awesome!
Freaking great chain. That was just early. I'll do one last push. But
Next stage.
I'm expecting to pick up some misses from being short on the lunges. Center 6 lunges. Hey, Nova, you're over here now. Last push, and then I'll debrief on the S23s. Because I am on the verge of cramping with all of these, like, because I'm trying to, like, not pick up bads as much as possible. So I'm playing more on my toes, more intentionally throwing into the panels to try to avoid doubles or accidental brackets. A lot of intentional, like, tap, lift, slide, press kind of motions instead of just shuffle. Except for the final run. Let me see that one more time. Okay, so it's 1 2 1 0 1 2 1 2 and 1 2 switch. Like, the pattern makes sense. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, down, down. Okay, that's I think where it gets tricky, because it goes from downward shuffling, it goes into an upward shuffle and only repeats once, and then it's like you're facing left and forward, then left and forward, then left. So it's kind of tricky. It would have been an interesting double S plus with the misses at the end.
Wow! You're awesome!
It's even more frustrating. Yeah. Combo would have helped decently. I don't think it would have helped enough. Fuck it, once more. We go again. But that's exactly what I thought. What I mentioned, like, it's all of the really large lunges and falling short on, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be an S attempt at best. And I'll probably walk off if I get enough early misses early on.
New tunes. Use your difficulties of Level 17, Level 23.
What if this helps somehow? That'd be so silly and terrible. Last attempt for real, because I'm missing exactly what I know I'm missing when I'm tired. good. That was a lot better.
Unbelievable! Next stage.
Whoops, I hit the button. That's okay. I'll get it on the stream. I don't care about the no plus. That's my second one. 2 in 1 day is really, really good. But I think they're ones that I, of course, had a long time coming. I just never cared to pumpability grind, really. But I figured I couldn't do anything more reasonable with how tired I am. So that was fun to push for. I can definitely see both this and a side dealer over being pluses, but I would need to be a little bit more grindy on them. Let's increase this quality. Yeah, pretty awesome. Yay. Let me move this to my other monitor so I can, oop. All two concurrent viewers watching. Yay. Let me try getting a picture again. There we go. Okay, I got one. I am not playing this again right now. I got this one in a side dealer room.
Level 24. Difficulty zone double. Level 17.
Okay. Oh, this is fast. Yay! That was good.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
This is the most crucial part. I think. Sorry. I think. First of all, I need to cut the cab before it starts another chart, but that's another problem. I think I'm done for today. The coming out of this gimmick section, this is the like really critical note I need to be looking for. Like that, I think, is a chart knowledge thing for scoring. Because the first observation is that it's left foot downbeats. Like you have to go from the little hoppy thing into a left foot drill, left foot downbeat drill. Then you do the center six stuff, as you can see on the screen clearly. And then you kind of are already facing left, so you're prepped for this if you can catch it in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you immediately start the run on this note. And I think I was almost going to miss it, so I had to really like throw myself into there, which is why the timing of the entire run was kind of a little bit off balance for the thing. I think it's also really easy to rush this run because it's like a slower-ish BPM. And then of course here, as you can see on the screen, you have to do a lot of twisting over to P1. It's 4-panel stair, big staircase, or 8-panel stair. Easy to, I think I picked up a bad probably, because I think I fat-footed the, Where arrow? What are you talking about? They're on the screen. See? It's right there. Let me kill the machine real quick. Hey, there are two of me. There's one here and there's one here. Or one here. There's one down here and there's one up here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I hit a bad. Yeah, and it was that center note. That's fine. I'm happy to take a bad from full twisting that. And then this is the big 4-panel thing going into the left foot drill here. And I missed the transition just barely. Oh, well, I missed something there. There's the bad. Oh, I missed a center foot there. Interesting. Ah, yeah, a little short on that because I wasn't ready for it. Ooh, another miss there. Where was that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Was I short here? No. What is that? Oh, I just missed a tap on the, on there. That's so satisfying though. I'm really happy with. Really happy that I hit that really well. Yeah, that's exactly a King League. So what I think it was, like I knew there was some kind of transition. But I realized too late because I was sight reading more. Not sight reading, but it was kind of a jump scare that my left foot needed to suddenly transfer over to P2 and throw my body weight over, right? Like you can actually see it here, I think, right? Like you're so right on that. Like I'm way over here. I'm even, my head is off center with how far over here I am to hit this drill. And then immediately here, you can see I'm like shifting over really really like twisting and pushing into the red because I need to be over there. But if I knew it was coming, just like with this, if I knew this was coming, I could definitely be more ready for it at least. Still, it was a really good triple S. First triple S on a D24. I was actually disappointed because I thought I got way too many greats in the run, but it was just enough. Yeah, that was good. Thanks to all 0 of you watching. That's really really glad to see all the 0 of you turning out. But yeah, literally just barely. And then I said I would debrief the S24s that I played. It's already quite a long stream, so I should try to be a little quick, I think. It's getting late as well. So I played Jupin. Let me pull up the scores on my phone. I can share them with the class for those of you who are joining a little bit later. So we started today playing Jupin. Well, we did some S16s to warm up, and then we went straight into Jupin, which went about as you'd expect for Jupin. It was a AAA. Oh god, that looks terrible on here. It's a 951. 58 grades, 10 good, 6 bad, 17 misses, and I just did not know the ending. It's plain as simple as that. I just did not know the ending. Let me turn the game audio down. Then I played Dark Side of the Mind, S23, got a 955. Rough game. That was the thing where the biggest takeaway for me was that... Let's just turn that off. Oh, hey, congrats. Which ones did you... Oh yes, bracketing last arrow is really good for a Sight Delarue. Duel was the last one. Damn, that's crazy. Because even though I was working, I think I was already. So I hit Expert 2 and Double X, which was like 15, 25s, and Duel still took me a while to clear for the first time. When it was first released, it was like it's really challenging, like tiring at the end. So congrats, it's a really good one to clear. Let's move this guy over here. Go. That's fine. A clear is a clear for just getting the titles, first of all. The score improvement comes later. Oh, that's D-Million, yeah. Yeah, likewise, like, for the S23s I was trying today, I was going to say Dark Side of the Mind and Tricklash S23, both of them are very tech-focused foot speed burst charts, and I feel like knowing the charts ahead of time will help, but also not playing them at 700 AV helps, because I tried Dark Side of the Mind at 700, and I was more or less sight reading it because I completely forgot all the like gotchas in that chart, and it was bad. Tricklash, I got a 947 on, and I think it's a little bit harder to play through. So I got a lower score on Tricklash, but 690 I was at least feeling like I was hitting more. I think I just dropped more holds. Nade S23, I got a double S 981. I felt really good on the foot speed stuff today, and that's more straightforward chart. And I knew which staircases I wanted to twist, like towards the end of it, right? Like I was doing all the backside anchors kind of things, like the sideways runs, where you like backside for 2 hits and then come back. I was doing all of those, except when it got to the 4-panel stairs, I was just safely getting some greats to avoid misses. But 981's fine. It wasn't an up score for me, but it's still a really solid score. Odin, I dropped a lot of stupid stuff in the intro, so I started fucking around the first time. Second time I played it, I got a juicy plus 321 up score to get a 974 S fair game. So that was cool. Takeaway for that is the outro. Like, I was actually studying the chart. Because the outro is really tricky. Ending run is very easy to lose a lot of points on if you're stable on the rest of the chart. And then the hold as well. Like, you can 5-panel hold that section, but I think it's also useful to be able to play it properly, depending on the pad conditions. Hopefully it's good enough to 5-panel hold. Played Dement. Didn't get an up score because I got a bad chain partially through the drills, but it was solid full life bar clear. Only 569 combo, AAA plus 963. Can kind of see it in the corner there. Phalanx and Awakening, holy shit. You're so tech focused, that's really awesome, because those... Phalanx was, I think, one of my later D24s as well. And Awakening wasn't even in the game when I was going for 24s originally, but when it did come into the game, it took me some time, so... I'm learning a lot about your playstyle just from the clears that you're getting right now. Congrats, though. Big congrats. Dignity S22, Fire Noodle S23. 1950 S23 for full one. 960 or 970 Odin. Stay consistent beginning. Yeah, the beginning, like I said, I literally felt like I was trolling it, so... Because those bursts are just kind of tricky. And then I think... the main takeaway that I learned from it is that the big long run starts with left foot, not right foot. Otherwise, you'll pick up 50 extra grapes. So then, I already talked about Dement. 1949. It was good. I mean, I got a 958 on it. I think for a 220 chart. The 700 AV was fine. It's just also the intro, a lot of the jumps. That part was actually good. It's the right before that part, which had jumps as well, where I think it's jumps into a run into more jumps. That kind of stuff, like being able to read it correctly, as like knowing the rhythm of which ones are jumps, which ones are runs, I think will help up scoring there. 1950, I have no freaking clue how my PB was a 967, but today I got a 952. It was a lot of grades though, and I think I need to remind myself which parts of the intro are manipable versus twistable. It should be twisted. Because I picked up 64 grades this time around and 24 goods, and I feel like that's way too high, even for 1950, which leans itself a lot more into manips. But it was a clear, nonetheless. VVV I was really happy with, because I kept up with the foot speed part surprisingly well. It wasn't an up score, but it was pretty close. I had a 966 instead of a PB of 969. 54 greats, 6 good, 4 bad, 3 miss. 551 combo, that's pretty damn awesome score. I think it was just the second section. I PG'd the intro. Like I think 2 sections, and then the third one I just great chained all of it, so that's where a lot of it came from. And then lastly, Chimera. Chimera I played like 4 or 5 times, I think. The sight read attempt for the day was a 952, and then I studied it a lot. Like I was like, I could probably get an S on this if I really tried hard. Like I felt pretty confident I could get an S. And then I looked at the chart a lot. I prepared the twist. I was like, okay, I know how I'm supposed to play it. I understand the game plan. I remembered all my marks. I was like, okay, I feel like I flubbed a few of the bursts, but I felt pretty good about it. And then I got a juicy, you can't really see it, it's a juicy plus 348 up score into a 963K. And I was like, okay, I'm done playing that. Okay, so I mean, it's a lot of charts. It's hard to condense the takeaways, but I think the main ones, VVV, I'm happy that I'm understanding the tempos more internally. Chimera, I at least can learn it on the spot if I prep it the day of, but I'm going to be playing it more beforehand, before Bite, of course. The main ones I really need to look at are Tricklash and Darkside and Jupin. And the rest kind of fall into place. 1949, 1950 will come with time, but the most active learning I need to put my efforts into is Jupin, Darkside, Tricklash. And maybe the outro of Odin, but that's also kind of a day of. But yeah, those are definitely, I think, the most improvement possible by just actively studying. Yeah, there's a place. Let me pull the link for you. Give me 1 second. It's probably somewhere in here. I'll pull up the link as well. Oh, you can see my face again. That's fine. That's the general tournament. Let me find the pro. Sorry, that's the wrong one. So here's the pro bracket. If you're going to qualify for it, first of all, would love to see you there. That'd be really hype. Second of all, the qualifier charts are these two. When it comes time to, you still have time to submit, right? So, but I will say, like with 32 players, it's probably going to be a little bit competitive, right? I think if you're with the level of clears that you're at, if I'm not sure your singles ability, right? Just from seeing your doubles. Oh, you qualified. Oh, nice. Cool, cool. Yeah, then just the song list then. There you are. These are nasty. These D24s, the ones you're on stream when I was playing through them. They're nasty. And then these can be nasty as well, so it'll be interesting. These D23s also, I think, will definitely knock out some players who aren't ready for them, right? Because Phantom Intermezzo, for instance, is there. Iolite Sky is there. Destroyer is there. Imperium's tiring. Pupa's a little bit tricky. Club Night is tiring, and a lot of moving around. Repentance is a chart. Crossover can be easy to mess up little bursts, but at least a lot of people make it through round one. Final Edition Episode 1 is a lot of potential for hold drops. Yeah. Intermezzo, my beloved. Yeah, rough 23s for sure. I do remember, I need to go through these again, but Kukutsu is definitely my weakest, or least consistent. And then Episode 1, I think is, like, I can score well enough on it, especially for a 32, not eliminating only the bottom third. I think it's good enough for me, depending on the competitors, of course. But I'm not consistent at it, which is my worry point. So Kugutsu final. I don't like if Kugutsu comes up. I think everybody in the bottom 16 of the 32 is going to struggle. I just want to kind of separate myself from that bottom 16 to try to not put myself in a danger zone, because I would definitely like to make it to round 2. So I don't know, right? I think there are definitely very strong players, strong scoring players in the 22 to 24 range, and I sometimes am lacking there. So that's why I'm trying to be very diligent about practicing whenever I get sessions in. Just keep my mind fresh, remind myself where the gotchas are in these charts and stuff. Really happy about my Iolite scores as of recent, and my Avalanche ones as well. Intermezzo is pretty consistent, as surprisingly. Gonzalez is fine. Destroyer and Etude I should probably play a little bit more, but I don't have any in here that I would be upset if they showed up. It's basically D20, like each of these other categories has a couple in there where I'm like, ooh, I really hope those don't come up. Well, this one, D24, I guess I shrug my shoulders because any of them, it's going to suck. But equally so for all the other competitors, so it's a fair chance, unless for the remaining 12 that'll come out of this, out of 24. Yeah, I've probably rambled enough. Final edition one is funny. Highest 23. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. I forgot that was in TBD 5. Dual 1948, pump me. Oh, I see. Dual 1948, pump me on my days. Okay. Yeah, Giselle is really stamina intensive. Chaos again is fast. This game does not exist is even faster. Hyacinth is a lot of back and forth and is tiring. Vanish is tiring. Really slow stamina. Or slow, quote unquote, stamina, but also has the crazy outro. Harmageddon I just suck at. I don't know. Dignity is a chart. I feel like you could probably figure out Dignity, to be honest, Kingly. You can tech through a lot of it. I'm sure you're going to bring up the staircase shenanigans, but I feel like, well, it depends if you're, I remember you said like your sort of like Swittronic sort of cross-pad things were good too, so I think Dignity, if you play slow AV and knowing that you're better at tech-related charts, I think you can squeeze out a pass with a questionable, everybody gets questionable scores on it, a questionable score on Dignity. Or better. I mean, prove me wrong, certainly. But my Dignity score is certainly low. It might be a 940 something nowadays. I don't recall. 935, yeah. I wonder what that double A is. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't sharing the thing. Okay. Yeah. Understandable. Dignity is a 935. LM's a 915. Yeah, the foot speed section of Giselle. I think Kingly and I were talking about that yesterday as well. It's like a totally different chart all of a sudden. It's really weird. It's like you go from playing slow stamina / tech into a Papa Gonzalez out of nowhere. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing this now. And you're already tired because there's so many back and forth cross-pad throwy things. Yeah. Albert. Studying it, but there aren't really easy ways to clear it either, or cheat it either. Yeah, that's kind of my takeaway too. I think cheating it, if you like freeze up when it comes to foot speed, cheating is probably in your favor. Is my problem with like really fast foot speed stuff. I go for it even though my legs don't handle it. You can cheat it like a yog walk where it's kind of annoying also because I think you're going from these really big like moving into like backside blue yellow blue shenanigans. You go straight from that into, you could do like a big right foot reach into here. You're already facing left. Bracket this. Maybe bracket this and swing your left foot up into here, or alternatively skip it because it's only one note and just really make sure you land on here, but then you have to like foot speed singles for a little bit onto here, face straight ahead, and then I guess the idea would be to wrap around to face right and start manipping here on the blue. So blue, 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 yellow, anchor red with your left foot. So kind of like a hybrid, you know, like foot speed. So start from blue, 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 yellow, blue, blue, bracket, bracket, untwist to do foot speed singles, like non-twist foot speed singles here. When you get to the transition, bracket, blue, blue, like you'll probably get a good or a bad on this one, but just trigger it like 3 times, 2 or 3 times. It's only 4 hits, so you could probably get away with just 2 hits. Blue, 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 travel with your left foot onto here, anchor, untwist, do foot speed singles on player 2, and maybe just hit this foot speed or whatever. And then hopefully you build some life back here, or just good chain at the very worst. Even if you get a couple bads or whatever, you probably have enough to just... Here I full send, but... I don't know. If this transition is too crazy, I would say to just skip these 2 notes and really just hop over to here and just kind of mash whatever you can. Because take the 2 miss penalty. It's weird because you're already twisted blue, blue, yellow, blue, so you're facing left, but then you need to reposition on player 2. Hit all of this as if it were singles. Maybe ignore these 2 and then hop here. I just try to go for all of it. Okay, so you do bracket, bracket, step. That's good. Makes sense. You're yeah, yep. That's good. Soulfast Destroyer, the HTTP pattern basically. Hi Cell. Cell, I'm proud of you for the 951. And I don't mean that in a very condescending way. I mean that legitimately. Like, it's so funny that a 951 is just like a godly score for Dignity. Just because it's such a crazy freaking chart to score. Walking across, yes. Yeah, I just call it the HTTP. But now it's in Destroyer, now it's in Soulfetch. Yeah, crossing fingers, it's cool that you have these submitted. Oh, right, you're asking me why it wasn't showing up here, right? Even though it's been a week or something. If you're in the Byte Discord, I think there's a channel or something. I don't know where to find it, to be honest. I'm not even sharing the screen right now, I know, but... So, Beast in the East. I think there's like a Pump It Up Pros qualifiers channel. Oh, I do see you on haven't officially registered. That's probably it. See if you can join that, but I do see your name on here. I'm just gonna copy paste this message. This is from the PIU scores bot. That's where you stand so far. Awesome freaking scores, by the way. Soulfetch is quite crazy to score on, so. And the Mahika score is really commendable as well. It's quite tricky. So you can definitely hold your own on singles. That's really awesome. Really, really, really good stuff. Yeah, hopefully your name shows up here. You have very, very good chance of getting in. Franco's already submitted, Fefems, and assuming Fefems is coming, right? And a couple others, maybe. This should be Jay's. Yeah. Very, very cool. Fingy, what the? Sandbagging, come on. Fingies. This is such a funny breakdown. What the hell? And then Yenny's just chilling over here, silently waiting to kick off people from the top of the leaderboard. I do want to get this up to a triple S, but I think getting the round 1, round 2 scores is more important for right now. Seems like a lot of other people have the same consensus. Go for triple S and go for double S plus or whatever. It's however much time you want to invest into solfege, honestly, for a qualifier chart. And then just grinding the actual round of charts. Yeah. Anyways, I got a shower and stuff. I've wasted like 2.5 hours now, if not more, just talking, and it's been fun. I have a lot of fun talking with you guys, so thanks for keeping me not alone and bored. Hope you guys are not alone and bored either. Sharing the company together. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. I felt pretty good about scores today. Yay for the D24s. I got to sync on PIU tracker. Celebrate on some Discords my achievements for today. I don't know what to work on next. Just more bite stuff, I guess. Let me switch over here real quick. Dun dun dun. Update game data. Suddenly I feel tired. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully those of you on the East Coast are sleeping soon. I'll show you Thumper real quick since he just walked over. He is quite hungry. Hungry little man. Yeah, I need to restart the server too. I'll be sure to do that so it gets faster again. Oh, let me remove that. Thumper. What's that? Oh. He sneezed. Poor little baby. Foot. All right. Thanks again, guys. Always good to see y'all. Let's see those 24s pop up in the triple S category. Wrong level. Yay. Yay. Pumbility. More impressive than B-Merit T26. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, shoot. I need to get imprinting. That's so right. I'll do that later. Yay. That's a crazy up. Wow. Anyways, check out GDQ. Zelo's playing on Friday. The first in-person rhythm game showcase at GDQ, to my knowledge. Where is he? 7 p.m. I know he's really excited for this, so if you guys don't have anything going on, I think this is Central Time. I think it's by time zone. Yeah. Waka in person. Oh, so the first dance game showcase is probably what the milestone achievement is. It's really cool that they're getting into GDQ. So definitely show some love. They've been raising a crazy amount of money for Doctors Without Borders. So please do check them out. What are they doing right now? If you're into Elder Scrolls, please do check them out. I'm sorry, but I'm too lazy to raid boss you guys over there. But please do check out GDQ. I'll put the link here as well. If you guys are late night owls and don't have anything else going on. Oh, they're in between stuff right now. Okay, it's up next. Well, there you go. Where's the share button? Well, I guess that is the share button. I already put the link there. You guys can figure it out. Yeah, it really is. I was working today and I just had it on in the background while they were doing the, I think it was Sword Shield? I'm a fake fan, I'm sorry. Yeah, they were doing the Evolution Trade Alt race. That was really cool. They did this. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice background noise until I had meetings and I had to just switch away from it. But yeah, those of you who are not in the loop, check it out. If you're late night owls, they got stuff going on. So much this week. Definitely support Zelo. Friday, I'll be in chat, or I'll do my best to be in chat. I don't think I have anything planned Friday yet, other than going to Austin Saturday for the UFO tournament, which I can talk about at a later time, but that's also coming up for Show Your Rhythm 5, I think is what it's called. Lots of stuff going on, but also not really at the same time. Here's this. That's all. See you guys next time. Good night. Bye-bye. Go check out GDQ. Bye-bye.